All right. Welcome to this Leo new moon. I am Amber J. Lawson, source goddess of Goddess Process, Goddess Tribe, and Women on Fire. This Saturday, which we were talking about earlier, we are doing, that's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, a 2-hour new moon ceremony. And so these are the 5 things, the 5 themes around this new moon. There's some prescriptions, so some things to look out for, some opportunities for expansion. And, you know, in any new moon, we are planting seeds. What's interesting about this one in particular, and especially being tied to that Lionsgate portal on Sunday, 8/8, Lionsgate, is it is time to lay down what no longer serves us. And normally that is what we do in a full moon. We release, we let go, we burn, we transmute it and release it and let it go. But this new moon is calling us forth to put it down, finally, like let it go, release it, forgive it, unhook yourself to it. This potent portal, and I don't know if you're feeling this or not, but I am. It has been kind of tumultuous. I feel agitated. I feel a little, I told you earlier this week, I felt agitated. It's interesting. Just notice the energy you're feeling. And that's an invitation to us all, is track how you feel on a daily basis. You know, we've done this moon journaling over the past 3 months. You can start it at any time, but just notice how your body, your beingness, your essence, your soul responds to the ebbs and flows of the moon. Normally, I am really activated in a full moon. I'm a full moon baby. So it's interesting that I feel this way in a new moon. So this one is potent and powerful, and as an invitation to release it once and for all. It also, an overarching theme is generational wounds. Last month in the full moon, we talked about the mother wound. This is generational wounds. And yesterday in our Kickstart room, we had Melissa Zotsky, who does clearing your blocks from your abundance, from your gifts, your calling, your soul's journey in life. And so it's an opportunity, maybe reach out and get a clearing from Melissa or Pamela or Laura that is not yours. Stuff that is not yours, let it go, let it go. This is the invitation to release it, to do that work. And then the third thing, and I'm not even into the third thing, this is actually the first one, this is the overarching one, is how can I open my heart? This is the prompt and the question we get to sit in our meditation through this potent period. How do I get to open my heart? How can I open my heart more to relationships, to my purpose, to my passion, to those I consciously choose in my life, to the path that's unfolding in front of me, as opposed to resisting it? But opening my heart. So releasing what no longer serves me, clearing those generational wounds with the prompt, how can I open my heart? That is number one. Number one, how can I open my heart? So there is, we're awakening together. So people are part of this journey. If you are seeing this video or hearing this room, you are clearly on an awakening journey, an opening and expansion, a spiritual awakening, tapping into your truth, who you are meant to be on the planet at this time and space in this meat suit. So just note that there are people who will come into your life for seasons to support you in your growth and expansion and on your path. They are here to be that for you on your journey, as are you for others. But the opportunity that this theme, this one of 5 themes for this Leo new moon and Lionsgate, is people are here to support you. Allow them, open your heart. How can I open my heart more to these people? Number 2, your love language. Who knows their love language? Mine is words of affirmation and acts of service are my 2. What are yours? You can take the free quiz online and figure out who what your love language is. Isn't it so much more impactful and effective when you know someone you care about's love language? Like mine is words of affirmations, yours may be physical touch. And if I'm glomming on the affirmations, you're not going to feel fulfilled because that's not your love language. That's not your jam. And I want to fill you up, but not necessarily with what fills me up. But that's our assumption, right? That's where we come from until we know there's a tool out there that supports us in getting what we need from getting nourished from our relationships. You know, have you ever been in maybe a romantic relationship and the guy is always fixing things around your house? And you're like, I just want to spend quality time with you. Stop fixing things. But that's their love language, right? And what's cool about love languages is generally it is something that was not demonstrated to you in your parental relationships, which I think is interesting. So it's an opportunity to reflect back and go, wow, I guess I didn't get what for me, right? Like someone's experience, they're like, I loved you completely, but right, what we need and is possibly different. And we didn't get it from our mom or our dad. And this is our inner child needs, wants, and desires. So you have an opportunity to communicate that with this tool. So get your love. If you don't already know your love language, write it down if you do, because I want you to share it with me. And this is an opportunity and a reminder that our partners, our friends, our family, our coworkers are not mind readers. So they don't automatically know what we want, need, or desire. So we get to communicate that, how that will serve us, how to best love me. What's the Amber J handbook on how to love me, how to be my friend, how to show up for me when I hurt, when I am sad, when I'm happy, when I want to celebrate? What is your handbook? And I think this is really potent for romantic relationships, right? Like we sit in hurt or upset because someone didn't do something for us, yet we haven't communicated that want, need, or desire. And when we realize, we lift the veil and realize that our partners, our friends, our family, our coworkers are not mind readers, there's some compassion and freedom and opportunity for communication. So ding, ding, ding. That's number 2. What's your love language? Number 3, not everyone is out to get you, my dear. Not everyone is out to hurt you, block you, sabotage you. It is an opportunity to take the high road, to check in on how I feel I am not being seen, right? To take full responsibility. Leo loves this one. Okay, he's going to take responsibility for protecting us. Thank you, Leo. Hey! So, how do I feel I'm not being seen? Look at where you get to communicate that. Not everybody is out to get you. Take the high road. Right now, there is a lot of passion and chaos. Conflict can happen. Conflict can happen. The RX here is use your body, get into your body. I don't know how many times I get to repeat this because I don't do it always myself, is put on a song, any song that has you get out of your head and into your body. What we say in the grace training is let the body lead and the mind learn. The body has wisdom and infinite intelligence if we allow it to share with us, to inform us what our truth is. That's where we tap into our intuition. So get in your body to learn, to heal, to allow the wisdom to rise up. Put on a song and dance, dance, dance. And the other part of this is life balance, allowing the unfolding. So that patience to allow the unfolding. And it's a reminder, you have survived a pandemic, civil unrest, political upending, like you are living in a very chaotic and tumultuous time in history. The fact you are here, that you continue to show up for yourself and others is to be celebrated and commended. I acknowledge you for continuing to get your knees scraped up and to brush them off and stand up again and come back to the plate time and time again, to learn new modalities, to sit in community, to spend the time in ceremony, new moon ceremony, in goddess tribe, in a lion's gate, in sound healings, in the clearings that we have. This is supporting the collective when we are showing up for ourselves, filling our cups first. You are the vessel, the embodiment of woman, of man, of being, of human being on the planet at this time. Look at you, you have come a long way and you have been through it. This time is going in the history books. I just have to say, good on your soul. You chose to not be bored. So number four. So that was number 3. Not everyone is out to get you. Not everyone is out to get you. Number 4, opportunity in relationship. Woo! It is fire energy. And that is in every area of your life. It is like abundance. It is coming fast and furious. We are opening that Lionsgate portal for abundance, for love, for money. However, and or the opportunity in this particular theme for this Leo new moon Lionsgate energy is you must be in your self-confidence, owning your self-confidence. This is a big moment. It is an opportunity. Ooh, I gotta see. Hey, woo! It's a truth. That's it. It's a big moment to be in your truth. The invitation, ding, 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 is to have a single focus. How many of us are scattered doing all the things? We did an exercise in Women on Fire that, you know, here we have our vision, our goal, the manifestation that we are calling forth in this particular 3-month period. And I invite you, those who've been in this room or on this journey with me, with us, what did you declare 2 months ago as we're sliding into the end of summer, the end of this 3-month cycle, this season? What did you declare? looking at where I spend my time. So write a list of everywhere you spend your time, working out, walking my dog, marketing for my business, watching TV, socializing. Like, where do you spend time? Taking care of my kids, taking walks, whatever that is. So write down everything you do, whether big or small. Then in the next column, put how much time you spend doing it. You know, if you were to amortize it across the week, you know, I work on my nonprofit. I only work on it 2 days a week, but I work on it for chunks of time, right? So amortized over the week, it's 2 hours a day, right? So how does that break down for you? How many hours are you doing? And then the last column, place in there, what is this in alignment? Is it not in alignment? I put an X if it's in alignment. If it's not in alignment, I put a minus sign, or I would like to reduce the amount of hours I spend doing it, or a plus if I would like to add time to that category. Like, I noticed that magnetizing my soulmate, my life partner, I was not spending time doing. And yet that's something, as many of you know, I've been calling in a life partner. So that had me just become aware, you know, that's part of it, is in these moon ceremonies, in this room, in these videos, is time to just check in. Am I in alignment or am I out of alignment? And then this theme is inviting us to focus on one thing. So for me this week, I have been consciously choosing in my meditations, when I'm visioning, feeling magnetizing, when I'm on my shake plate, calling in what that looks like, what that feels like to be in partnership with this being. So single focus. Yes, you're going to do other things. Yes, you have other things you need to take care of, but honing in on that one thing, especially as we're sliding into fall, as this summer season is completing, just checking back in and then choosing one thing to focus on in this moon cycle. So new moon to new moon, one focus. The fifth and final piece of this Leo new moon is ritual. You know, we in self-care. So we have the signature program, my signature program, Spark, Get Your Spark Back, S, self-care, P, prosperity, R, relationships, and C, community and contribution. But in self-care, CARE, compassion, affirmations, R is rituals. This is a check-in. Are you doing your morning routine? Is it working for you? Is it time to shift it up? Are you using this new moon and Lionsgate portal to check in on your single focus, on your visioning, on what you say matters to you? And this particular ritual season, the invitation is to use fire. So light a candle. If you live in an area or you have one of those fire pits in your backyard, use the bonfire. Burn up. This actually, what was prescribed was to burn your manifestation letters. Normally we burn what we're releasing and not letting go, which you can absolutely do. You know, whatever calls you forth in this time and moment. In the full moon, we wrote a letter to our mothers, which we burned. But this, you know, we're in the element of fire. Light a candle, a bonfire, burn a letter of manifestations, the invitation to have a cacao ceremony. And use a little honey to signify abundance. This is the invitation to up your spiritual game. Boom, boom, boom. Up your spiritual game. This will speed everything up for you. This will speed everything up for you. So those are the 5 themes Number 1, how can I open my heart to your love language? 3, not everyone is out to get you. 4, opportunities in relationships, choosing this self-confidence and this fire energy to use this single focus, new energy, big movement, big moment and movement in your truth. Single focus will get you there. And then this ritual using fire will speed things up. And then last but not least are the blind spots for Leo right now is loneliness. So the possibility of roaring out into this Leo season, but then feeling lonely. We as Leos tend to hide our loneliness. The affirmation, I know I am never alone. I know I am never alone. The second piece is abundance. I am limitless and I can manifest everything, whatever I decide in this physical life. I can manifest whatever I decide in this physical life. I am a limitless being. Trust. I trust my inner voice. It will always guide me correctly. I trust my inner voice. It will always guide me correctly. And the last one is friendship. This friend is in my life for a reason, right? And if you remember, we said there will be people on our pathway who are there to support us in this journey. So these are the 5 things in this Leo new moon Lionsgate. I hope this was supportive and serves you. And if you'd like to go deeper, I invite you to join me tomorrow. The link is in my bio for the entire new moon ceremony. Bring a friend. It is only women in this circle, in this sacred space we hold is the divine feminine. And the men get to join us in this room. So in these videos. So with that, I want to open up what showed up for you. What did you hear? What landed?